from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Get to it, nasty.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion goes Patrick. Right to the air, here's Goff. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff.
He's going wide open.
He's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In motion goes Patrick. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
My fault.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yes, sir.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Two and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Powers through, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
I got a block, bro.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tua going to throw. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A give left side. Here's Achane. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive.
Oh, my God.
Right side and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Before we get to the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the field. This will wind up incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
It's Williams on the
I don't know where my my linebackers are never aware, bro. They're never there.
At the Dolphins' 27-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you
Like,
just brought up.
weird.
So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Again, Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Patrick. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Goff. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Tua on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still going. Inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
He kicked it slow as hell.
Down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A big pick at the 38.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Throwing now.
No!
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Oh, my God.
This is taken in. It's complete.
This is getting burnt, dude.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Niggas is getting burnt, dog.
Able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Second and 11.
Now Tua.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
52 yards.
and the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
I can get it back.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll
Hold
mark
on.
him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Goff now looking to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, dropped the pick.
An interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
To the sideline.
I dropped the pick.
He's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. This pass down the field for Gibbs.
Let me get that. Yes, sir.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by
Who's
Jalen
that?
Ramsey. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be...
Nigga, what the fuck? The pass interference is crazy.
Comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Man, this nigga, bro, running into me the whole time?
As he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Cheating ass
We talk
nigga.
about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I
That
like
nigga
how you
cheating.
identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Goff.
Look at that.
That is
Cribbo.
intercepted.
Cribbo. Pick 6 for the win, baby. Crib. To the crib, nigga.
There he goes left side.
Let's go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, you're
Jordan Poyer, baby.
in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they
Bye-bye.
just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Bye-bye.
This time, the extra point up and good, and the lead is up to 5. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, trying to get the sun, and he muffs it. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Goff now to throw.
St. Brown on the catch.
Don't even make sense.
Get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Now it's Goff.
Thanks. No way he caught that.
He's got a man.
That's a pick.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two.
Oh, I'm right there on the bro. That's me.
Use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Oh, this game is cheating.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Now Goff.
The fuck? How is he? Bro, these catches are crazy.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Now 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
He dropped it.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw.
Pass to the sideline.
Oh my God, this is annoying.
Will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And he's got it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
2nd down, goal to go.
He'll look to throw.
This game is so fake.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. Try to run it in with Montgomery.
God damn.
Get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up
This game
their
is so
lead
fake.
to 3.
So fake. Nigga, that's my linebacker right there, nigga. This nigga not going for
So
it.
now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
In 39
No
seconds, he
chance to
scored.
see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
He's got a man.
Game time! Nigga! Fuck! You can't stop me, dog. He quit.